Going forward there, Mountain Road. Here's the sweating Small Fry. A little bit warm under the saddle. Team Player next. Fireblade walking forward. He'll be one of the last. Duke of Oxford, who's drawn wide in 16. Joint top weight here. I think he is the last. That's it. They're clearing the stalls now. Ready. And they're off and racing. Fireblade a little bit tardily away on the inside, and immediately Duke of Oxford and Hector Crouch being brought to join to move on to the inside rail then. The Sky Bet Stayers Heritage Handicap, this Class 2 100,000 race is underway, and it's Kilmeaden who goes on in the early stages, and Pridwen is handy as well on the outside. The similar colours to the leader. Westminster Moon is racing on the rail alongside Shrimp Shady. Small Fries in a good position early on, and Ride the Thunder moves up on the outer in the red jacket to get into a handy position. Right behind them in the black and red colours is Team Player, the cheek pieces and noseband, who races together there with Bosun's blue cap as the runners race away. Manxman in that little cluster as well, and the silver jacket. Kirchner is next, Mordor, Valedictory, and then Mountain Road is in the rear quarter of the field. Already they're spread out by a good 15 lengths here. 33 miles an hour in this 2-miler then, so a pretty decent pace being set across the far side of the course. Fireblade out the back, so too is into the breeze, and the back marker is Duke of Oxford. So this leader is being allowed quite a bit of rope then as he moves down the far side. Kilmeaden leading by a good, I guess 10 lengths maybe now, with the main group behind them being led by Pridwen in the orange colours as they move over on the far side of the Knavesmire. Third end is Ride the Thunder in the hands of Ray Dawson, racing ahead then of the oh-so-consistent Shrimp Shady. Handy then on the outside in the red and black colours is Team Player, and then just behind these the favourite Small Fry is racing alongside fellow Irish raider Westminster Moon. Great shot from the drone as they move over on the far side. It shows you how far he is in front in Clifford Lee on Kilmeaden.
You're actually in first.
As they move down towards the 7-furlong marker, I reckon his lead is at least 15, maybe coming up now to 20 lengths. Pridwen still leading the chasing group in second. Shrimp Shady's handy in there as well. So too's Ride the Thunder on the outside. Right with them, cheek piece and noseband of Team Player. Small Fry's not too far away, and then comes Westminster Moon, Shamie Heffernan on the inside in the two silver jacket, Bosun on the outside of Manxman, followed by Kirchner, Mordor towards the rear, Valedictory quite a bit on, so too is Mountain Road out the back, into the breeze, Fireblade and Duke of Oxford will whip them in as they turn into the home straight. They've just got over half a mile left to cover. Has he stolen it, Clifford Lee, here on Kilmeaden? The lead has been reduced quite a bit, but it's still fairly significant as they come down the home straight. 3.5 still to go.
Does he have it?
Leads by 8 lengths. Now he's asking him to go on and put the race to bed, but they are closing him down. Ride the Thunder on the outside of Pridwen, who still travels very strongly for Danny Tudhope in the orange jacket.
Ride the
Followed
Thunder.
through then by Small Fry, and all of a sudden the leader's being reeled in by the chasing posse. Then up the inside comes Westminster Moon in the blue and yellow colours. In front, though, it's Ride the Thunder. Now swiftly taken by Small Fry on the outside, who was so unlucky at Glorious Goodwood. He's not going to be unlucky today inside the final furlong. He's beginning to draw clear. Running on for second is Mountain Road. He's leaving it very late, but he's closing. Small Fry from Mountain Road. Small Fry needs the line. He's got there. Oh, he's got there well in the end. From in second place, Mountain Road. Ride the Thunder third. Then Westminster Moon next.
Hey, John, you got it the lowest odds, and I think you're like fifth. Nice job.
Small Fry then gets the better of the 17.
All right. Are they going to tell us the standings?
Mountain Road. And Small Fry did it very, very well. Right, we're going to turn our attentions to Carlisle.
Are they going to give us the standings or what? Oh, we dropped it.
This
10?
is the 420, the David Allen IT Solutions handicap. Class 4, 10 runners go to post. Hunky Dory is 19 for the win, 340 for the place. First start for Linda Perrott, previously with Jack Morland. Misunderstood is 460 for the win, 225 for the place. David O'Mara and Paul Mulrennan. 460 for the win, 225 for the place. King of Fury for Michael Dodds and Connor Beasley. Count Palatine for Michael Dodds and Sean Kerrane. Number 7 is Sun for Tim Easterby and David Allen. Ed Bethel and Sam James team up with Native Instinct. Native Instinct here 560 for the win, 170 for the place. Havana Prince for Tony Coyle and Kane Wood and David Nolan. And then you look at Golden Strike for Richard and Peter Fahy and Ethan Tyndall. Golden Strike here is at 4 for the win and 63 for Vince Lombardi at the bottom for Seb Spencer and Shay Farmer. Lots to like about a number of these. Of course, Misunderstood's been shaping pretty well. That's in recent starts. Might prove the answer in a competitive handicap, but the one I'm going to go for here, I'm going to side with Ethan Tyndall again and Richard and Peter Farr. I'm going to go with Golden Strike. Bar a disappointing effort at Doncaster in the Lincoln meeting, he's done well since being visored. That bit of headgear is on again. He's bounced back to form with a bang to land a 22-runner York handicap in May and was 5th of 18 at York last time out. I think Golden Strike can land a decent blow here, and Golden Strike is going to be our selection in this one. 460 for the win and 2 for the place. What about some of the others? Well, Native Instinct has to be respected for Ed Bethel and Sam James in the saddle. I also want to mention at a bigger price, Count Palatine. Count Palatine won this race last year under Sean Kerrane. Same combination again. He's feasibly handicapped again.
Okay.
And again, Count Palatine looking for back-to-back successes is another one you have to respect purely because of what we've seen so far.
Kirchner fell to 11.
So here we go then at Carlisle.
5th, 6th, wait, 7th, 8th. Fell to 8th? Wait, how does this work? So these guys placed, but these guys also ran. Okay. I think he came in 8th, Joe.
So here we go then. They are about to load at Carlisle.
Okay. How do I see results? Wait, Joe, you had Kirchner? Oh no, you had Kilmeaden. My bad. How do I get results? Okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay. My bad. So, Joe, I do apologize. I thought you had Kirchner, not Kilmeaden. Um, so he was never in first place. Or maybe he was. I would have to go back and look. Because if you thought he dropped to 10, he might have. Anyways, so these are the results. Which means with the first overall pick, it's Small Fry, which goes to Mike McDonough. Second overall pick, it's Mountain Road, which goes to TA. Third overall pick is Ride the Thunder. That's me. Fourth, Westminster Moon. That's Sully. Fifth pick is Manxman, which is Brett, who had the lowest one of the lowest odds, tied with Joe. I want to make sure I get that right. Kirchner is sixth, and that is Mike Yarmelnik, who had the second best odds. Valedictory was Eamon, is 7. Shrimps Shady, Pridwin was not part of our list. Team player, Brad, is next, which makes him 6, 7, 8th. In the Breeze was not part of our list. Duke of Oxford was not part of our list. Mordor was not part of our list. These still need to be updated. They must have been really close. All right, well, I guess wait for that. All right. I guess I'll stop.